We're back. If you were watching the zombie apocalypse video, I ended it. I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it, you I said enough. I said all I was supposed to say about this zombie apocalypse and all of that that goes with it. I did. I said all that I was supposed to say. And the chat was getting a little out of control. I felt an energy coming, and I thought, no, I'm not going to talk no more about it. So if you were disappointed, sorry. Yeah, I pushed that button like that. Yeah. And it's okay. We don't need to focus on it. We know what's happening. We know what's coming. There is a zombie apocalypse that they're preparing for. It's no secret. It is not a secret, you all. Did I ever hear of anything about, did I even think, or did you ever think, say maybe a few years ago, that you would ever even be entertaining the thought of a zombie apocalypse coming? Did you? Did you? No, I don't think so. I mean, some people might have, but I would have never. I just wanted to live my life, you all. I just wanted to live my life, do my own thing. I wanted to have a normal life, just like everybody else. Everybody wants to have a normal life, but we don't got no normal life no more. We got all this zombie apocalypse talk. We've got wars and rumors of wars. We got it all going on, you all, every single bit of it. And it's not pleasant to focus on it all. I did not like focusing on that. I didn't. I don't want to give it any more power than it already's got. And it's been given a lot of power and a lot of attention for years and years and years and years. It's been embedded into people's minds. It is. And can any good come out of it? Does it produce nice, loving thoughts and feelings? No, it doesn't. It does not. What it does do is it kind of, yeah, Christine, my honey, what it kind of is kind of depressing thinking about it. Yeah, you don't want to think about no zombie apocalypse. I don't even know how long we did it. Hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. That's right, you are. No, the YouTube didn't do it, but I'm sure I could have went on and on and on, but my spirit's telling me, no, Gina, you already said too much. Click. Yeah, my spirit said that's enough. Boom. No more attention to it, you all. It's like it's out there, and you can search for it. You can, and lots of people talking about stuff like that. They really are. But it's not beneficial to my spirit at the moment. It may not be beneficial to other people's spirit. I wanted to do a dancing video, so I did a dancing video, you all. That's right, but you have to ask yourself, why does the news, really, why does the news got to show stuff like that? And I know it's good to prepare. It really is. It's good to be aware of what's going on, what's circulating in the news, what's circulating in the colleges, in the college classes, zombie apocalypse classes. Okay. Well, you don't have to take a class to figure out what would you do. You can just play the video games or watch the TV series, and you don't even have to spend your money on stuff like that, you of it. Really, what kind of future is that for us and our children? What kind of future is it? It's like a gloom and doom, a survival of the fittest future. That's right. Christine, my honey. Oh, Cat Honey, I did one today. I did a dancing video today. If you all didn't know it, I did. And Gina, honey, where is that dancing video located? You can find that dancing video right here. I was dancing at the observatories. Dance with me right there. I was dancing the conga. The Congo or conga or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say it, dancing the conga and wore myself out and woke myself up at the process. That's what I was doing. I was dancing it. So that's right. Went up there on that observatory area, since I can't see the time-lapse videos anymore. They won't get to see no time-lapse. But I want to make sure we dance right there with that UFO setting on the side. If you didn't know that, Gina, honey, you got it just a dancing video? Oh, it's more than just a dancing video. It really is. It's a whole lot more than a dancing video, you all. We're talking about UFOs. We're dancing with the UFO right there by us. Let me see if I can get it. You see that right there? It's a good dancing video. I like to have a background, so I chose that that UFO that showed up at the observatories. And this was at the end, toward the end of November when this showed up. And we only got to watch these observatory time lapse maybe a few weeks, I guess. And that was it. They shut them down. You all, that's a big UFO if you didn't know it. And these time lapse cams at the observatory, you don't get to watch them anymore. But I danced in front of it. That's right. We can still raise awareness. We can do it. No, cat honey, we cannot. We cannot control this insanity. The insanity. Um, we can't do it, you all. That describes it. That describes it. Insanity. Around 2012, your town had a thing called the zombie run. Half of the people were zombies and the other half were runners. Is that really how they do it? Queenie, is that half the people had to dress up like zombies and half the people were the runners? Did they have to try to catch the people? That's really strange because I've never been to an event. I've heard about it. Oh, that's kind of scary, you all. It really is. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it, you all. That's like having Halloween all throughout the year, really. And Halloween is some people's favorite time of the year. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, wow, you all. So, yeah, we can dance. We could dance. We'd rather dance right like that. Dance right there by the observatory and look at that great big fat UFO. Really, there was a lot. And up there by my head, if you look up by my head, there was a big long ship that had windows on it up there. But that right there, that was wild. I miss looking at those. I really do. No one on the internet is showing the stuff you do. Cat Honey, I'm going to keep showing it. I am. Higher Rim Holistics in the Palladian. Oh, it's Running with the Bulls in Spain. Yeah, that's kind of, I watched well, I didn't watch it all, but I saw how they get gored up. That's scary, you all. It really is kind of not nice to your body, but that's okay, you all. You can be aware that there is all these college classes out there. I really didn't know they were having college classes. I knew about the CDC and all the pamphlets that are out there and the tutorials and things like that, what to do, and the zombie games and the movies. Oh, it's an apocalyptic world. I hope that a benevolent species of aliens or extraterrestrials or angels, a benevolent species of angels, come and gather us from this earth and take us back to where we came from. I do. Let's hope that we're beamed up out of here before we have zombies, before we have to live with the zombies running around in the streets. Let's hope we're out of here. Yeah. Yeah, some people say, well, that'd be a raptured out. Well, whatever you want to call it, as long as it's a benevolent species and as long as our spirit is at peace, let's beam us up out of here before the world goes to HE double hockey sticks in a handbag. Really, that's right. That's right, you all. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so there are people who want to watch, who wants to talk about a zombie apocalypse. I cannot handle so much of that. I can only a little bit, and that just does me in. That's because that's not in my spirit. Yeah, if I had to report on something negative like that all the time, I can't do it. I can't. Because it's pushing it. It is pushing it. Now, I can do other things. That's right. They had people doing it, the makeup and the building runners. Oh, they got bit? Oh, in real life? In real life, they did that to people? That's not nice. They bit people in real life. That is not nice. Russia's ready to drop the big one. Yes, we've heard that too. Actually, oh my goodness gracious, excuse me. Actually, we've done the Pentagon press briefing about the ships on the both sides, on the East Coast and the West Coast, that were, yeah, they're on the East and West Coast. We did a video on it. Let's This was the video that we did on the YouTube channel. The Russian ships, nothing to worry about. There was a Russian ship over here near Hawaii. And I will say something about the Russian ship in Hawaii. When we lived on Hickam Air Force Base, now this is true. This, so we were there for around 4 years, and in the area, in the waters around Pearl Harbor, there were Russian submarines doing like routine things. It wasn't a big crew of them at all. They would be there. We would see the men standing on top the submarines. That was during peacetime. They would sail into the waters. They would at Hickam Air Force Base and like Pearl Harbor because they joined one another. We would see them, and so I guess it would not be that would not be so out of whatever. We haven't declared war on Russia, so I don't know if they are like, docking there or not. Maybe they're just standing. I don't know. But when I was there, we did. I remember seeing them like that. A good evening, you all. So yeah, we've had that. We are not in a peace, but we are not in a peacetime. Well, spiritually speaking, we're not. No, we're not at all. Yeah, we have surveillance, and there is a website you can go to where you can see the satellites that are all around the world. You really can. Let me see, satellites around the world. Around the world. Real time world. I think I dropped links to this before. Real time. Yes, country boy, we know it. We do. So, yeah, look how many satellites there is. Look at this. If you were to watch all these satellites that are like zooming over and stuff. Daily HD real time. Here we go. JPS. No, that's the jet propulsion. I don't want to go to the jet propulsion laboratory thing. I don't want to look at it or interactive map tutorial thing on it. I just wanted to see the satellite tracking things. It won't let me see them. There is an error trying to go to the real satellite. They got an invalid SSL certificate. They did not update their certificate to validate it, so now they don't get their stuff seen because they didn't update their SSL. Yeah, so yeah, something like this. I can't find the one thing they have, but you can see real time. You can watch the satellites as they go over certain parts of your country. You can see their little loops that they do. Yeah. Are y'all tuning in here? We got the high vibes. Yes, we do. Better than the zombie vibes. Zombie apocalypse is a low vibration. That's right. And I cannot. You all, it was bringing my vibration low. And the chat didn't look too promising. So pushed the button. I did. I pushed the button. I went over here and I pushed that button. And I ended the live stream, and so I apologize. I didn't say the hello wherever you are in any part of the world. My spirit said, that's enough, Gina. Click. That's right. It's just like that. Aloha. Aloha. That's right, you all. We can do it. We can talk about how about preparedness? How about you, I want to get some canned goods and stuff, if you got any. And I think with the freeze in Texas, probably there was some crops and stuff probably got froze out because they had a lot of ice in Texas, if you're in Texas. We can go from the zombie apocalypse to food storage. That's right. That's what we can do. Yeah. I am hungry right now. I haven't ate since probably 3 o'clock, and I thought I don't feel like eating right now. Although, you are getting freezing here in Canada. Yeah, no, I'm not going to eat right now. It's really kind of late for me to eat at night. Because if you eat too late at night and you eat something heavy, you're going to have nightmares. You might have a nightmare and you might feel like you're in an apocalyptic dream state. You got some crazy wind. Alyssa, where you at, honey? that you got the crazy wind. That's right. We got to care for one another. That's right. We do. And people can say, people can, you know, you can care for one another. You can like prepare for those who aren't able to prepare. You can. Yeah, because your house may have to be a safe house. If things got really bad, you may have people coming to your house. I hope it's good people coming to your house if they have to leave their houses. Yeah. Where are you, Alyssa, honey? Oh, 20 degrees overnight. We're supposed to get 12. Well, it's supposed to get 14 degrees where I'm at right now overnight. So where we're at higher elevation, it's 14 minus 6. You got 8 degrees. We're going to get 8 degrees below freezing. 8 degrees. So that's really cold too. You're going to get 20 Celsius. Well, listen. Well, there is a zombie apocalypse that's been talked about for years and years and years and years and years, and they've made movies, and CDC has warned and stuff like that is coming. And there's many hypothetical situations that one thinks of in all different types of academy, from all different walks of life. You have people talking about all kinds of apocalypse. Yeah, you can, and the imagination is a wonderful thing. It is at times. It is the wind chill, and I'm not making light of no zombie apocalypse either. It's just it's low vibration, and I can't focus on stuff like that too long at all. I can like raise awareness, but to let it be my main subject and stuff like that, it's not beneficial. There, I'll just let my hair stick up like that. Yeah, I don't watch TV. I don't even know who a Doctor Who is. Salt pickles are a great snack. Yeah, sounds great. Salted pickles. The salted pork is particularly delicious. When I used to watch TV, I used to like to watch the Lord of the Rings, those series right there. Fall asleep with them. Yeah. Yeah, they'll get sick from the messed up weather. The weather is truly messed up. That's a true statement, Country Bowie. That's right. Hello, everyone. Yeah, you got some wild weather going on. I don't even know how on earth I got into this. I clicked into something um called NASA. I don't even know what this is, you all. I clicked into whirlwind arc.nasa.gov world weather. I clicked into this, you all. I don't even know what it is. I don't, but I clicked into this. I might want to bookmark it. I am going to bookmark it because I don't know what it is. You can do layers. You can do layers. Look at that. Selected layers, layer control, view your options. Oh my gosh, you all, you can go anywhere on here you want, whatever this thing is. I have no idea, but it looks pretty interesting. If you like space and stuff, you might want to go to the NASA thing right here, the worldwind.org. Arc. Worldwind.arc. That sounds strange. Worldwind.arc. World wind. The world wind. Arc. I'm going to see of NASA. Let's see of NASA. Let's see what that is, you all. Oh, let's look at this. So, it's open source. So we talked about open source today. NASA Worldwind is an open source virtual globe according to the website, and Worldwind is an open source virtual globe API. It allows developers to quickly and easily create interactive visualizations of a 3D globe map geographical information. Oh, okay. So you can make your own thing. That beats Google. That's better than Google, I guess. So a 3D, look at that. Oh, they're gonna have a legacy retirement thing. It's a web set. Oh, look at that. I thought it was talking about the wind on the earth, but you can make your own earth models and you can play. It's better than playing a video game. And you can, if you don't say, well, Gina, honey, I don't believe in a round ball, that's fine. Just pretend it's flat. Pretend it's flat and go on there and do your layers. You can do that. Pretend it's flat and just do your layers. So you're going somewhere on your bucket. You're going to use the Hubble telescope for an hour. Can people do that? That's really interesting. Oh, take a nice bubble bath. Oh, with candles. I did one time when I was building the greenhouse. I would get up early in the morning because it was like really nice out, and I would do the stuff like that, and I would wear my body out real late at night. Well, not late at night. It would be like after hours, and I made a bubble bath. I sat in the bubble bath and I lit a candle, and I was so exhausted. And you know what else I did? I had me a small cup of red wine. I did a small little thing like that. I thought, I have this left in this bottle, and I don't drink, but I had some red wine like that. And I was just relaxing. This is so relaxing. It's the last time I did a bubble bath, you all. That's how long it's been. It's been over a year. And as I was staring at that candle's flame, a yellow orb literally manifested right in the place of the flame. It was organic looking, and it was about this big right here. And I was staring at it and I thought, I cannot believe, am I seeing what I'm seeing? And I was. It was the first time I have ever seen a real organic looking yellow. It was beautiful. It was that big, right over the top of the candle, just sitting there. And it was only like this far to my monitor. That's how far it was. Not even 3 or 4 feet from me. And I thought, I got to maintain this peacefulness within my being because I want to look at it. And then I couldn't maintain it. I couldn't maintain it for over a minute. And then my train of thought, somehow I got off that train of thought, whatever, and it disappeared. But I saw it. I did. Oh my goodness. I was relaxed and I tuned out the whole world. My body was exhausted and I was just totally relaxed staring at the flame. I wanted to relax because my body was wore out. I've been building on that for 2 weeks straight or so, maybe even longer, nonstop from morning to night and not stopping. And I was just so exhausted. Yeah, that's right. I think this is our second winter with this, so it's been a long time. Yeah. For the hearts and the artery, I don't got no wine in my house. I haven't had any for, I guess, since back then. Yeah. You often do that at your job. So have you all saw them before, like physically seen an orb like manifest in front of you? I know there's some people who can see them. If you get yourself in a totally relaxed state of being, you can. Wait a second right now. Um, okay, I came back. So I'm going to show you this candle right here. You see this candle? I had this candle. It was in the summertime or something. and it was setting on top my wood stove. Of course, I'm not going to have a fire in my wood stove in the summertime, but it was a tall white candle. And I guess I was like meditating or just relaxing, just staring at it. And it was setting on the flat surface. I did not turn the ceiling fan above it. There was no air blowing in my house. It was just setting right there and I was watching it. But this is how it dripped down, like that. Just like that. It somehow it did it, and it formed a handle like that. A handle. And this has been like this, oh, it's probably been around 4 years. And I haven't used it. I just kept it like this, I did. And another time I had another candle and it formed a hand. It did. It formed a hand shape as the wax dripped down. It literally looked like a small hand. So I'm gonna put this back because I don't want to break it. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't want to break it. Yeah. So, there is another rim. There really is. And I guess it all depends on that spirit within you. You know, you can surround yourself. You can in a peaceful mode. You can be peace. You can be at peace within your being, and your light will shine within your being. It will. It'll keep you peaceful. And I think it's good when if you can reach that point within your being, you can just sit there and just sit in total silence. That's what I would do. Just sit in total silence and just think. I remember doing that one time. I went through a big trying time in my life, and what did I do? I think I just had surgery. I had another surgery, and so I could move around and stuff, but I sat there. I sat there for like 2 days, and I did nothing except just sat there and relax for 2 days straight. And I had an individual tell me, "Well, what did you do during those 2 days?" I said, "I just sat there and I just thought." "Well, you should have been reading something. You could have been reading something." But I didn't want to. I just wanted to sit there and just take time for myself. Yeah, if I'm in that mode, and if you're in that mode, if you're that type of person, you can just sit there in silence. You can probably do it for 2 days or three, and it's a peaceful silence. Just sit there and ground yourself. It's very peaceful and it's very relaxing. It really does ground you. If you can just sit there and just don't do nothing, just, yeah. It's rare. It's rare for me to be able to do that, but I do that at times. If my spirit says, "Okay, Gina, this is what you're going to do," I'm going to sit there and I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to sit there in peace until it's time for me to get up. Yeah. Ah. Um, let's see. Hello there, Nairuka. You are doing a sabbatical with just me and my cat. Ah, that's wonderful. Yeah, it is. It's good you all to take time. It is. Just like it's kind of sacred too if you make time for yourself. Really just sit there in silence and just feel the world around you, the space and stuff. Tune out all the negative to clear your mind and your soul. Just clear it all up. It's like that. It's quite peaceful. Push out all the negative energy and stuff and just ground yourself. That's right. Um, you have seen them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you all hit that like button. This is better than the zombie apocalypse talk. It is. I feel a lot better. I do. Yeah, I can't focus on it forever. I cannot, you all. It's not in me. We've got to be grounding ourselves. We can. There's plenty of gloom and doom channels. There are. I might touch on that subject, but I will not stay on subjects like that. That's our low vibration. I can't do it. I can't. Um, you've been doing nothing in this crazy ice storm. Oh, that's wonderful. You messed around with your desktop today. Wow. That's great, Lonnie, to just sit around and just relax. Yeah, it's okay. You can do it. Ah, my hair, I didn't even brush it today. I didn't. And I just moved this over here because I had a big gap, or like right over there, you all. It's okay. Thank you. It's okay. It's quite all right. Oh, what happened to the groundhog? Was it Groundhog Day? Yeah. You walked all the day and spent time with yourself and videotaped the clouds. Oh, Naruka, that's wonderful. It is. Ah, Tamara, that's wonderful. I'm glad you can smile. We need more smiling in this world. We really do. And we need the smiles to come from here. That's why they're lasting. It's really good energy to have a smile coming from your heart. It's real like that. It is. You don't have to fake it. You ever see somebody who fakes a smile? You can tell it's faked. You can see it in their eyes. You can feel it. You can feel it if they're faking their smile. Thinking, yeah, get that fake smile off your face. uh, yeah. Yeah, energy's it's very sensitive. It is to some people. And really, if you claim to have love living on the inside of you, God is love. That love is the light within you. If you claim to have that and that's the source of your being and it's always has been, you know that you can't resonate on something else other than that. You really can't, because even if you even think about something like that, it's not part of you. It's not. You got to tune it out. It's not part of you. You got to come back to that core within you, and it's love. It really is. Has lots of wonderful attributes to it. It does. That's right. Um, Oh, well, that's nice, Queenie, honey. Thank you. The groundhog had a 39% accurate rate. I don't know. I don't know. Is it Groundhog Day today? Or I don't know what it is. I think it's whatever they want it to be, really, if you think about it. Yeah. I think we have a time lagging on this. Yeah. It's Susan, it's a silly tradition. Yeah, it's that's okay. It can be silly. It really Patunksy, I can't even say it. Patunksy something. Patunksy. I used to live in Maryland. It was outside of Laurel, Maryland. Um, on Fort Meade. Fort Meade was so run down, my husband couldn't stand it. Run down like it was like living in the projects. I thought, wow, this is okay. I'm used to living like that because I grew up in the projects in the housing authority. But my mother kept a clean house and a nice yard, so we didn't live like bad. Although we had some neighbors who lived like that. Just because you live in the housing projects, just because you live in low income housing, don't mean that you have to make your house all dirty on the inside. Don't mean that you have to make your yard all dirty. You can take care of what you got. Just because you live in a low income housing, you don't have to pretend like, well, I can't do nothing. No, you can make the best of what you have and take care of it. You can. That's right. Makes it more comfortable to live in. It does, you all, if you take care of it. That's right. You don't need to live in that ghetto. You take care of your stuff that you got. Um, yes, Angela, happy birthday. Somebody got a happy birthday. That's right. Ah, somebody's listening in the background. Who is it? Um, that's right. You may not have much, but you can clean and respect and love what you have. That's right. You can. You be responsible over a little things. What to say? You've been responsible over little things. I will make you ruler over many. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. I can't remember it exactly. Yeah, that's right. We are all the same, you all. It's because we are all the same. No matter if you can lean, you can clean. That's right. Hello there, Jane, RR Animal Rescue. Hello there. Happy birthday, Angela, honey. That's right, you are. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Angela. Happy birthday to you. Just think if we had a birthday cake. Yeah, that's okay. You got your happy birthday. That's right, you all. You know, some people, when their birthday comes around, nobody recognizes their birthday. They don't. And they never hear a happy birthday or nothing. It's like they feel like nobody really. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Oh, you so very welcome. We can sing happy birthday to you. That's right. That's exactly right. The day of your birth. We can do it. Ah, that's okay. I would like it if somebody said that to me, sung it to me. I would, especially if I didn't have nobody around. It's touching. It is. It's you can touch another person's soul and another person's heart, and it doesn't cost a thing. You can do it with your love, which is more precious. It is. It's more precious than anything. Your love. So it's great, you all. Yes. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm about ran out. Yeah, that's right. Your mother had 11 kids and three sets of twins. Never once, that's right. Were you hungry or a dirty house? We all had chores to do. I can attest to that. We didn't have that many children or whatever. But my mother kept a clean house. She was always mopping that floor. She was. And we always had food to eat, even though we had food stamps. That's okay. We ate good. We ate good, even if we had to eat ramen. We never had an empty pantry. So yeah, you can eat good if you know how to buy the foods that you eat. And we weren't picky eaters either. We ate a lot of macaroni and tomato sauce growing up. We had that, and my mother would make some hamburger patties, and she would bake them in the oven and put cream of mushroom soup over them. We'd have that. We would have we had beans. Beans and stuff like that. Just simple foods is what we had. That's right. But we never went hungry. We always got a snack at night. And we were very thankful. We were. And we did not go into the kitchen and eat if we were not supposed to. We didn't. But we could, but we didn't really. Yeah. Everybody should sing it to everyone now. Send out birthday cards early. You have a friend who sends out birthday cards. The real butter. I don't know what the thing did. Man, I'm getting hungry, you all. I am getting hungry, and I don't know what I want to eat. I don't. I don't know what I got food down there to eat. I might want to eat something light. Yeah. Your dad raised six of you, and he cooked all your meals. And he worked. Wow. Wow, Vonda. That's impressive. It is. Yep. Just think you had stay-at-home moms and dads at times. And then in your case, your dad did it all. Yeah. Pizza. Squeaking chair, energetically speaking. Which chair is that? Is it my chair? I'm using a chair that my son used when he was still young and living at home. I've got electrical tape on the arms because they are, well, it's kind of wore out. I'm having a hot flash. Yeah, I think it's an emotion trigger. It's a comfortable chair, and so I'll use it. Rice pudding and bread growing up? No, I didn't have rice pudding and bread. It's really nice hearing you share about your life. Oh, you're welcome, Naruka. Yeah, I had a good life. I did. I got to go outside and play in the woods. Me and my younger brother, we would, the woods was right across the street of the housing projects. And we would go in there and we would like take tree branches and we'd make us a little hut, little bitty things in the woods that we could play in. So I know how to do that if I had to. But then came a high rise. They bulldozed some trees down and they built a high rise for the elderly and took up our woods place, the wood place where we would play. But I enjoyed it while we could play there. It was really nice. And we'd even be raining and we'd have such good things that we made. The rain wouldn't even get in because we layered it so well. Excuse me. Yeah. Your parents grew up on hard times. Yeah, how many people in here didn't have running water? You had no toilets. You had dirt floors, or your parents had dirt floors. That's what my dad had. I guess around 11 children, one room, a dirt floor. Maybe had 2 rooms. They all slept. He had to sleep in the bed with all his brothers and sisters. They shared one bed with them. There was no separate rooms. And with the dirt floor and a stove, and his mother cooked all the time. They had chicken, because they had chickens. They raised chickens. They had chicken. They had potatoes and beans. That was their thing. They had chicken all the time. And I guess they had chickens. They had eggs, but they had a dirt floor and 10 walls and a stove. There was no insulation, no nothing, and no running water. Let's see. Blackbird, you found one old actual food stamp. Can you still use it if you could do your food stamps? Your dad married a woman in the Philippines and they had dirt floors growing up, but your dad changed that. Yeah. Your elders spoiled you too. Desserts, rice pudding. Your family came from Cuba and you were in the freedom fight. Wow. That's wonderful, Naruka. Yep. I don't know much about the freedom flight. I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it at all. Sounds very interesting. Probably something I should read. Yeah. Ah, that's wonderful. Cyber family, I love it. That's right. Cyber family. That's right, y'all. You can do it. You can do it. And it's okay. You are, for those of you who have had humble upbringings, who's had it a rough life as you were younger, and you know what it's like to do without, you'll be able to weather the storm. But for those who maybe got spoiled and stuff, they don't know what it's like to do without, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for them. It is, and they're going to need somebody to lean on. They are, because they don't know what it's like. It's going to be rough for some people. It is. Your dad was not rich, and you grew up in hard times indeed. You all see, we're in our later years. We are. And we've got children, and then if you got children, then your children's got children and stuff like that. They clean the rice daily by hand. Wow. They clean the rice daily by hand and are not allowed rice cookers. San Diego is where you was born. Great meal. You beans and chicken and potatoes. Yeah. Uh, your children will hold their own. That's great. Your friend was a bicycle messenger. Wow. In Richmond. And your dad was in Guam. The Navy fly us to Guam, and we live in a tall hut off the ground. Wow, that is wonderful. If you could, yeah, live in a hut off the ground. Mm-hmm. Just think, you all, you may have to. You ever see the people? I know you have. They have to walk away and leave their homes, and the only thing they carry is what's the clothes on their back. If they have a backpack or they pull their suitcases, how that would be very hard to have to do. Walk away from everything. But if you had to, you could do it. You could do it if you had to, if you strung enough on the inside to do it. Would it be pleasant? Probably not, but yeah, you could do it. I wouldn't want to see that, but anything's possible in this world that we live in. It really is. Anything is possible. Um, a wood burner, and you lived long ago. You would love to cook on it. 6 years in the, oh my gosh, Norica, in the sugarcane fields. Wow. That's sad. But thank God that he got you all to come over here. You got here. That's good that you don't, your family don't have to live that life no more. Really. Um, prepared on how to survive today. Cold, put a sweater on and wear socks and go to bed. That's right, Miss Tree. You wear socks. And if you gotta go outside and play and you ain't got no gloves, you wear socks on your hands. And that's right, socks on your hands. And it's okay. And if you ain't got a sled to slide on, you get a cardboard box and you go down the hill on a cardboard box. That's what I did. And it was fun. Cardboard box going down the hill. That's wonderful, Naruka. That's right. Feed pets different things now because of the safe food. Ah, that's wonderful. Yes, that's true, Naruka. Your great uncle lived in a school bus. Wow. You're making some nice hot tea and it's probably relaxing. We need to say good night. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not hungry right now. If I don't think about it, I can kind of tune it out. I can kind of tune it out. Yeah. Uh, yes, you can call me Mercy. Mm. You came in late to see the beginning again. You're so welcome, Naruka. It's hard. Blackbird Queen, you still have food stamps. Do they have the food stamps, or do you have that EBT card? Because I know my cousins had the EBT card that they can use, and then it gets refilled. But you know what? There's some people abuse that. They do, and that's not right. A EBT card, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that, you all, at all. I remember many, many days my mother would go. I remember standing in the food stamp lines outside the courthouse. My mother would have to take all of us kids. There was 5 of us. And we go to the courthouse down in Jeffersonville. And there was lots of people come lining up. You stand in the line. They go up the stairs, go down the thing, big long lines, people with their children wait in the line to get their food stamps for the day, for the month. And sometimes, it's like a few hours you're standing in there. And then you talk to the people, they give you your food stamps, and then you leave. like that, but we ate good. We ate good. Um, yeah, churches that you can get food for free. Yeah, that's true. Um, Food is very expensive. Yeah, that's what you use, country boy. Food stamps would be nice to have these days. Wolf County, Kentucky, raised in Burhout, and it was very hard times. We're liable to see a return of the hard times. We just hope and pray that we can make it through. We will be provided for somehow, some way. That's right, and we'll be able to make it as long as we don't give up. Where there's a will, there's a way. Mm-hmm. No, food replication. Yeah, food replication. A soup kitchen and feed the people. Yep. That would be good, but when you open up stuff like that, then you got to get, the authorities got to get involved. You got to make sure you got your health things right. Health department comes, and sometimes, people say they want to do stuff like that too. You might need counselors and stuff. It's a big endeavor. It really is. Yeah. Communities buying local. That's right. Local farmers has beef and eggs. Yeah, it's true. We got a lot of local people around here who we can buy from instead of going to the big stores. I'm in like a self-sustaining community. I'm sure bartering would pick up really fast. Food pantry, one roll of toilet paper and a bag of Andy Cap fries. What's a Andy Cap fries? That's all they had there. Sweetest people. That's wonderful. Set up a little stand on your yard. Yeah, leave things. Oh, Jane, somebody did that down the road. They set out their vegetables and stuff, and they had a price list for like their garden vegetables, and they set out a little can, and they just trusted the people. You get your vegetables if you put stuff in there. They trusted them. So I guess it's okay. You don't want your stuff to go to waste anyhow. You don't. If you got too much stuff you're growing in your garden, set it out so somebody could use it. And if you got stuff around your house that you don't want to use anymore, you had no use. What I do when I got stuff that I don't want anymore, that I can't use, and I know someone else is using it, I will set it right out on the corner. I don't care. I'm not gonna do a yard sale or nothing. I'm gonna set it right outside, and it don't last. They take it. It's wonderful. It goes to somebody who will use it, and that's really wonderful. It's like you can just share what you got. You can, especially if you're not using it anymore, and somebody else can get some use out of it. It's wonderful. Um, yeah, put it up free. Your mother has her eggs in a little town in Indiana, Marie McDonald. Um, um, you live in the city in the desert side. Yeah, give it away. That's right, you give it away. We have been on here 55 minutes almost. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, you all. We all good. It's all good. Yes. Grandparents' ration cards had to stand in a long line to get powdered milk. We liable to see a return of that. Really, you're liable to see a return of ration cards if they got it. They take this food and they stick it in these underground caverns, like salt caverns, and store up the food. But it only lasts a long time. Double yolk eggs? Wow. You have chickens and you think you can, rabbits? Yeah. Well, you all, I am going to go. And I'm going to get me something to eat and then get ready for bed and get my laptop out. So thank you all for tuning in. This is much better than the zombie apocalypse. Don't even watch the zombie apocalypse. You can glimpse at it. Okay, yeah. I know that's what's going around. Yeah. Unless you like the zombie apocalypse. Yeah. I'd rather listen to something uplifting. I would. That's right. We can do it. Yes, you're also very welcome for coming back on here. Yeah. So, with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. And yeah, you got to keep that vibration high. Keep it high. That's right, you all. We can do this. Love you.